Alright guys, welcome. Today we're going to be going through a day in my life as an entrepreneur. Now there's a few things that I do want to cover right at the beginning just to help you guys understand the video and kind of my living situation right now. So I actually did just move into a brand new apartment. So some of those things are still getting ironed out, like my schedule, how I'm going to fit the gym into that because there is a gym here. Just a few things like that, for instance. And then on top of that, I did actually just graduate college recently. I have a full-time job now as well as my other businesses that I run and another business that I want to open up soon that I've been working on behind the scenes. I am going to make a video on that soon, by the way, so if you do want to see that, make sure you're subscribed. I was going to release it sooner, but I realized I needed to take a little bit more time with this, take my time slowly and just really figure everything out because I want it to be done right. So that's what we're doing. But either way, that will be coming soon. And so that's kind of my situation. Full-time job, have businesses on the side, just graduated from college, moved into a new place. And so we're still figuring out the schedule, but let's run you through it. I do want to say thank you to the sponsor of this video, which is Cinder, but we will be talking about that more later. I guess one more piece of info that will be helpful is that I actually work from home. So my full-time job, I get to work from home, which is very nice. So that is going to be a big part of the schedule because you'll see that I'm at my apartment most of the time. So let's run through it. I usually wake up at about 8:15 or so. It gives me enough time to wake up a little bit, quickly throw on an outfit, and then actually hop into my office over here and get started on work, which I'll usually start at like 8:30. I'm not a really big morning person. I don't get hungry in the morning, so I don't need time to go ahead and eat breakfast or anything like that. But just do the things like brush my teeth, use the bathroom, all those types of things. Just need like 15 minutes to kind of get ready for that, and then we're good to go. So then I'm over here working away, starting at about 8:30 usually. And then I usually work pretty much just for like 2 hours or so throughout the morning until I have a little break. And in my break, then I'll usually go ahead and eat some breakfast, whether that be a bowl of cereal or whatnot. I just kind of like to get it done. I don't get too hungry in the morning, so it's nothing too big for me. Just anything that works, protein shake, bowl of cereal. And I'm not going to be detailing what I do in my work just because that is a separate thing from this YouTube channel, but I'm just showing you guys the processes and kind of how I get things done and how I organize my time. So I usually do work for a couple more hours, few more hours until my lunch break. And then I take my lunch break. I usually just cook something here at home because it's quicker, it's cheaper, and I don't like to spend money eating out too much. So, sometimes it's not really pre-made meals, but just things like extra pasta that I threw in the fridge, heat that up, or I'll just make pasta on the spot, a sandwich, whatever it may be. We'll have lunch and enjoy that for like 30 minutes, jump back into work, and then it's kind of just a grind to end out my day, which will usually end about 5 for my full-time job work day. Now, I do have one more break thrown in there, but again, that'll just be things like maybe I do a little bit of laundry with that 15-minute break, or maybe I put away the dishes, whatever it may be. That's just what I'll do on my break. And then we're actually done with work. So at about 5 o'clock, usually I will be done with work. Getting off the clock is a good feeling. You can relax, drop your shoulders a little bit, and breathe, which is usually what I do for like half hour. I just kind of go in another room, lay in my bed for a little bit, take a breather, reorganize myself, and then I actually get ready to start a few more things. But first, I do want to talk about the sponsor of this video, which is Cinder. I do appreciate them sponsoring this video. They do help make things like this possible. Cinder is a smart accounting automation solution for online businesses. It has a vast list of payment providers and sales channels that includes Amazon, Shopify, eBay, and PayPal, and it's aimed to unify the reporting from multiple platforms. From a financial point of view, it can be very challenging to run a business, and when you need to get all of your bills and documents in one place, there's not very many options. However, Cinder is the place to do so. Not only does it allow you to unify payment systems and e-commerce platforms, it also helps for easy reconciliation to ensure your financial accounts are matched up properly. It helps you correct taxes for accounting, it arranges balance sheets and other reports with high accuracy, it maintains instant insights on sales, and it accepts online credit card payments from any channels used for online sales. So if you guys need a solution for your business to be able to keep things organized, secure, and accurate, Cinder is the way to go to make sure your business is running smoothly so you can be more productive. But as I was saying, guys, after my little break after work, we do get straight back to work. Usually I'm going to be pretty hungry at this point, so I will go ahead and make myself dinner. I do love a pasta. It's quick, it's decently healthy, and it fills you up. So I do make a lot of pasta, and that'll kind of be my dinner most of the time. Sometimes I'll go ahead and eat out, get something from Chipotle, do something else like that with my girlfriend or whatnot. but I do like to eat at home a lot, as I already mentioned. Now at this point after work, I actually usually go back to work, just not for my full-time job. I do it for my other businesses, whether that's YouTube, my digital marketing agency, or the other one that I did mention that I am starting up behind the scenes. I kind of have to juggle about 3 of those other businesses on the side, which of course I love doing. Usually YouTube, I'll kind of focus on the weekend, but I'll monitor things here and there throughout the week if I need to, just kind of check up on comments, on statistics and whatnot, maybe some business emails through the YouTube stuff. So I will be checking that stuff throughout the week. But like I said, I usually save filming and editing for Saturdays and Sundays. And then the other thing would be my digital marketing business. It depends on if I have emails, if I have work that is active right now. Sometimes I'm able to plan ahead and get that done, but I will work on that stuff as well after work, usually in that 6 o'clock range to, maybe 7:30 or so. And so I'll get some of that stuff done, which is great. Again, sometimes I like to do that on the weekend, but that's the flexibility of kind of owning your own business and working from home for those types of things. I can kind of choose when I want to do it. Sometimes it'll mean doing that for 5 hours straight one day just to get things done, and then I'm free for a few days in a row, or I could just do a little bit here and there. Now, the big one for me right now is this new business that I'm starting right now behind the scenes. I hope to launch it soon, but that's taken up a lot of my time, but a lot of it is really just thinking right now. It's going through all the process. I've already built a lot of the foundation up, but the reason why I didn't make a video on it yet, and I'm not sure when I will, is just because I don't want to rush it. I want to take my time with it and make sure everything feels right. Because sometimes you have an idea and you wake up 2 weeks from the idea and you're like, what was I thinking? Or I should have done this better, or I should have done that. That's what I don't want to happen. So I've been working on this for months, actually, a couple months, maybe a few months. But I have been just building it up in the background, playing with some ideas, tweaking a few things here and there, and kind of setting up the foundations so that I can really take it the best way I can. So that's what I spend a lot of my time doing, a lot of thinking, a little bit of researching, and sometimes messing around on, some of the physical aspects of it as well. But I spend my time doing that up until about 7:30 or so, or as well later on in the night. But usually at about 7:30, what I will do is go ahead and hit the gym. So I actually am very lucky to have a very nice gym at my apartment now. So I actually just head downstairs and I'll hit the gym. I'll usually work out for about an hour or so. And it's nice because I don't have to drive to the gym anywhere, so that saves me a lot of time. Of course, technically it's included in my rent, but I don't have to pay for a gym membership as well, which is great. Saves me a little bit of money and plenty of time, which I'm all about. So I will hit a workout. It's very important to me. It makes me feel better, makes me think more clearly, and really just helps all aspects of my life. So if you guys aren't working out, come on, give it a try. Even if, it's not your thing, you never really know until you hit a certain moment in working out. And usually that requires consistency for a good couple of weeks until you get that stride and you start feeling kind of what it is to be working out consistently. It just feels good. On some days, maybe I would have skipped the gym, just hang out with my girlfriend or friends or my sister or my family or whatever that may be. But on days like this, usually after the gym, maybe I'll hang out, play some video games as well, just kind of clear my mind, enjoy, play with some games with my friends, whether that's Call of Duty, Warzone, or Cold War, or Sea of Thieves, whatever it may be. I do love my video games, so that helps me unwind a ton. And then I will try, sometimes to focus a little bit more right now on that business I'm building. Again, just float some of those ideas around, start thinking about things, and make sure I'm feeling good about it. So that is coming to fruition. I think we're getting to a great place for that, which I'm very excited about, and it should be fun. We'll see what happens. I'm not going to panic too much. It's just along for the ride. We'll take it slow and see what happens. Now we are towards the end of my day. Usually I will go ahead, take a shower, unwind, really just try to relax. And if I'm being honest, maybe sometimes have some ice cream. Ice cream is like my favorite thing. So that is often in my nightly routine. Not the best thing to do, but that's just one of the things I enjoy. So something fun like that, and then unwind in bed. Usually I try to get in bed a little bit earlier nowadays at 10:30 or so, but I don't fall asleep until midnight, 12:30, 1. I just, lay in bed watching some Netflix, some YouTube, whatnot, sometimes just music, and that's just kind of how my schedule goes. But that's kind of my schedule, guys. That's what it's like. graduating college, I have my full-time job now, living on my own in my own apartment, the new apartment, and running some of my other businesses as well as like the YouTube channel. So it's a lot of fun. It's interesting getting used to a new schedule. It's a lot different. But I gotta say that I am enjoying my new place. It's great to have my office set up, working from home. And of course, having a lot of the stuff centralized here, like the gym, helps so much with time management. It just saves me all that time, and it adds up big time over the course of whether it's months or years. So that's where we're at right now, guys. Hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, please do drop a like. Comment below, what's your schedule? Does it differ from mine at all? Do you do a little bit more? Do you cram some more things in? Or is it a little bit more laid back? I'd be curious to know. Everybody goes through, different phases and different cycles. Mine will often be slower, as it was a couple months ago, and I'm sure it might be busier in the future. But that's where we're at right now, kind of for a general day throughout the Monday through Friday range. The weekends, of course, are different. Like I said, I work a little bit on some of those businesses, but it's a lot more time to just hang out and chill out. So comment down below what's yours. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Stay up to date with future videos. And of course, that video that will eventually be coming about my new project, my new business that I'm starting. And thank you to Sender for sponsoring this video. Other than that, guys, I think that's going to wrap it up. You can follow me on social media, tweet me, tag me, whatever it may be. Follow me on Snapchat, see my stories. They're all there, and you can see them on screen and in the description. But other than that, I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace.